lot of people, like there's this guy on TikTok Shop, he spent 15 years in prison. And you would think his life is ruined. How is he ever going to pick up from that? But he's a millionaire now. He is a millionaire. And that's because no one would employ him. He is a convict, but he had a great body, totally ripped, strong guy. And he started promoting supplements and health products and male, like bodybuilding, nutritional supplements and gear. And now he's a millionaire because he leaned into his competitive advantage, which is his credibility. Hello and welcome to the Speaker Salon. My name is Alana Newman, and today we're going to talk about a platform that I am now investing my time and my energy and my talent into because I think it could be one of the best opportunities in existence right now for regular people to change their lives financially. And that is TikTok. I know it seems kind of lowbrow. I know people give TikTok a hard time, but hear me out. I have been trying for a long time to make money in the information space. So book content, conferences, documentaries, and trying to help people develop better philosophies. Especially I've been interested in medical ethics and how branding and campaigns play a role in attracting people to better ideas, the idea marketplace. And now with the invention of AI and social media, there's just so much philosophical content out there that I am convinced that it is trust funders and just the already wealthy that can afford to produce content consistently and long enough in order to enter that game where they can compete in the marketplace for ideas. We're in an age where there's a lot of propaganda, where it's not a true meritocracy. And on platforms like this one, like YouTube and the internet, we are being censored even though our ideas are better. And so in order to combat censorship, it just seems like the game needs to change a little bit, and we have to be more aware of what people are willing to pay for. And I don't see them being willing to pay for information right now. I think people are willing to pay for in real life conferences. I think people are willing to pay for experiences and relationships and being in the same room, rubbing elbows with people. But we post COVID, people want to spend time with real people, and they don't have time to read books and can ponder ideas as much. But we are interested in products and services. And so I have been interested in the business models of real products and services and how we can build a parallel economy of good ideas through creating better products. So if there's environmental stewardship that needs to happen, we do that through producing and selling better environmentally friendly products. If a non-toxic culture is what we are aiming for, then we can do that by producing and selling non-toxic products. And it is the products and the merchandise themselves that allows us just little moments here and there to talk about the philosophy of non-toxic living, the philosophy of environmental stewardship, and all of these ideas that really deserve more space in our heads and consideration for our culture. Which leads me to TikTok. As you know, there was a big fight over who should own TikTok. China owned it. China came up with it. Their algorithm is very powerful, and they're able to pick up on people's likes and interests. And so now we're in an age where it's not social media, it's interest media, and TikTok led the way. Larry Ellison bought TikTok, so it's American owned. He has an agenda. There's a few things you're not allowed to talk about on TikTok, and we can get into that in my brand therapy group. But what they do fully allow you to do is promote and sell products, and they want people to buy products off of TikTok Shop, which is a new feature, and it's in the baby stages. The blue ocean of opportunity right now for people who want to be affiliates and sellers on TikTok Shop. This is a feature that only came online in 2023. It's now the beginning of 2026 as I write this. Most Americans still haven't bought anything off a TikTok shop, but they are positioning themselves to take over Amazon as the number one online retailer. And so people will doom scroll, and maybe you're against this. I'm against this. I'm definitely guilty of doom scrolling, but if you can be on the production side of that game, and if you can just go in and make your money and then get out, I think it could be wise. I think it could be wise, especially for women who want to be mothers and want to stay with their children, especially for people who are difficult to employ. Maybe they have an unreliable schedule, or they're caretakers, or they have had some accidents in life which make them a little bit difficult to employ. I think for disabled people, for caretakers, TikTok Shop allows you to work from home when you have the energy to work, promoting things that you really believe in. And there's just a lot of benefits, a lot of benefits. So one of those big benefits is there is basically no startup costs. Let me explain. So for traditional businesses, like if you want to be a dentist, not only do you have to pay for dental school, but then you have to like go purchase a dentist office and dental equipment and all the tools and chemicals and whatever in order to do your job. It's a very expensive enterprise. If you want to open a franchise like a Chick-fil-A or something, what do you need? Like $100,000 cash to start that business. Some shops and stores, you need $1 million to start. With TikTok Shop, if you are broke beyond broke, as long as you have a camera, as long as you have a smartphone and a TikTok account, you can literally take the camera and search for things you already have around your house. And let's say you don't have anything, but you have a friend who has something. You could take a picture of it, and sure enough, they sell it in the TikTok Shop. You can make a video about that thing that your friend owns that you don't even own and earn an affiliate commission by making a video promoting that thing in the TikTok Shop, which is pretty powerful. So let's say you have, like, I just did this. My parents have a pool and they've got this like robot cleaner thing. It's almost $600. So I made a video promoting the pool cleaner robot that they own, which has a $42 commission. So when I make a sale, because I made a video of that, I get a $40 commission, $42 commission on something that I don't even own. And all because I knew to take a picture of it and check and see if it was in the TikTok Shop available for sale. So you could do this. You could go to all your different friends' houses and just make endless videos based off of things that you don't even own. But let's say you do own something and you really believe in it. You can make videos every day selling that thing. You could develop a relationship with the seller, and you can increase your commission by asking them. You can get free samples. So if you need something, I'm doing this right now. Like I want a new eyebrow pencil. I want a titanium cutting board. And so before I go out to the store and buy it, I'm just requesting free samples of the products that I want. And then when they come in the mail, I'll make a video about it, and then I'm off the hook. Like I make the video about it and I got my free sample. So now I'm like building my material well-being through free samples, which is such a miracle. So I think that TikTok Shop represents a massive quality of life improvement for the average person if they see the opportunity and take advantage of it. I do. So no startup cost. What you do need, however, is 1,000 followers to qualify to be an affiliate. An affiliate means you don't make the product, you don't ship the product, you don't handle inventory of the product. All you do is promote it. So you make a video, you talk about it, you try to sell people on it, you demo it being used, and then you get a unique affiliate link, like a tracking link that lets the software know that you are responsible for making a sale, and so you get commission. This is like a life-changing business model. So to qualify as an affiliate, there's different levels. The first level you have to meet is the creator pilot program. You need 1,000 followers on your account. And then you can make a limited number of shoppable videos per week. What you really want to get to, though, is 5,000 followers, because at 5,000 followers on your account, then you are eligible to make as many, like, unlimited shoppable videos per week as you want. You could make 20 videos in a day. It does not matter. The videos, they represent many different products, as many products as you can fit, and you can earn a commission on all of them. It's unlimited. So trouble people have is they don't know how to make enough quality content to get them to a place where they have 1,000 or 5,000 followers. So I figured out a hack for this. It's called engagement rooms. Some people don't like engagement rooms. Here's what might go wrong if you do an engagement room. First, I need to say the point of these engagement rooms is it's like a TikTok live where you have a host, and there's a certain aesthetic to these rooms, and people go in to follow each other. So they make comments, and then they get seen making comments in these rooms, and you follow as many people as you can, and they're supposed to follow you. And everybody in these engagement rooms are trying to increase their follower count. But the audience you end up building will not really be aligned with what you sell. So if you grow your account organically through just talking and serving a certain type of person, then you'll have a shared interest in like you'll have like more of a real community in terms of like the type of person that follows you, the type of person who's interested in your philosophies and solutions and whatever life phase you're in. So it would be better, like if you are a health freak and kind of like I am, and you love to talk about non-toxic this and poisonous that, it would be better if you could grow to 1,000 followers or 5,000 followers totally organically by just posting every day. And you get people who are totally interested in your point of view. And your point of view is their point of view. And you speak for them in a way, you're just so articulate to their pain because of their life phase and what they're going through that they want to follow you. That would be better. So if you can do that, do that. But it probably takes longer. You might need a viral video or two, but it's done. It's been done. People do it. People do it all the time. So you can get really good at editing, really good at articulating, and just really, you can become a better communicator and get that done. Was new to TikTok, and I decided to just do the engagement rooms. So now I've got an audience on there that is not like dialed in my niche, but I'm making sales on my shoppable video anyways. And as time goes on, you will start to build a following that's more like your niche. So my niche on my channel is non-toxic solutions, non-toxic personal care. And the algorithm will pick up that this is my type of person. This is the type of content and products that I promote, and it will find my people. And you can train the algorithm through hashtags and direct language as to like calling out your ideal person and just communicating really clearly like who this is for. So there are solutions to that. But the best shoppable videos, what they do is they solve a visual problem. So if you want to get into this business model as like a side hustle and just test it out and maybe get some free products and see if it's right for you, best products are, they solve visual problems, period. Find something that does that. You can go on a tool, it's called Callodata.com, and it keeps tracks of sales and important metrics involving TikTok shop products and affiliates and what videos are doing well and which products are trending up and which products are trending down. And some products are oversaturated, everybody's selling them already, and some products are future hits and they're trending up. But you want to make sure there's a few things that you want to make sure that you have when selecting a product. And it is all about having the winning product. Talent helps when making videos, being funny, being cute, being informative, being articulate and confident, and being a good communicator. That helps. But at the end of the day, if it's a bad product, it's not going to sell. So product selection is really important. You want something that solves a visual problem. You want something that has enough products in stock. If the manufacturer is sold out, if there's a war going on in whatever country that produces that product and they can't make it anymore because the factory got bombed out, that product's out of stock. You can't sell it because it doesn't actually exist. They can't get it to the customer. So it has to be in stock, and it should not be oversaturated. Like everybody and their brother had a Beanie Baby back in the day. Nobody wants Beanie Babies anymore. It's oversaturated. So you need to find the things that people don't know they want yet. We're in the early stages of discovery. You need to find products like that and be the first star creator for those products. And I'll just say that if you are interested in building up your TikTok and getting started as an affiliate, you can join my brand therapy group. I love talking about this, and building a strong personal brand for you is kind of where you would want to start. And then we would explore what your competitive advantage is. So do you have a physical appearance or a philosophical point of view that gives you or training and education, some type of background that gives you a competitive advantage for promoting a type of product? And a lot of people, like there's this guy on TikTok Shop, he spent 15 years in prison. And you would think his life is ruined. How is he ever going to pick up from that? But he's a millionaire now. He is a millionaire. And that's because no one would employ him. He is a convict, but he had a great body, totally ripped, strong guy. And he started promoting supplements and health products and male, like bodybuilding, nutritional supplements and gear. And now he's a millionaire because he leaned into his competitive advantage, which is his credibility. Like, even though he had no credibility and trustworthiness when it came to being employable, you would never invite him to babysit your kids. He had intense credibility when it came to his physique, when it came to his physical strength. It was visual. So he had a lot of credibility when it came to that. And now he's a millionaire. So you may have so many skeletons in your closet. You may be nuts. You may be disabled, in a wheelchair. You may be ugly. You may stutter. You might be a freaking leper. But I guarantee you there is a product or two that, in your case, you actually have a lot of credibility. And people are like, wow, yeah, if it works for them, that'll definitely work for me. You need to find the product that can be associated with something that you are highly credible at. Does that make sense? And so if you come and join my brand therapy school community, we can talk about what that is. We can talk about how you want to present yourself online, what words are appropriate, how to look at the Callodata software to find your winning product. I'm interested in helping people with this. So join below, there's a link, and I will see you inside.